Good morning and welcome to your Farm and Home Show. My name is Joanna Coles, and this morning we're visiting with Kylie Trail. She's with the Kentucky Beef Council, Director of Brand Management there. Good morning, Kylie.
Good morning.
Now, Kylie, it is beef month, and
Yes.
I always love when you come because you always have fun beef dishes that you're going to share the recipe and share how easy it is to make.
Yes, we focus on convenience and versatility with beef. Right, so we want something that's going to be convenient, so you can just throw it on the grill at night and whip it up real quick, and it's something that is a little out of the norm. So mixing up that dinner rotation.
Absolutely. Now let's talk about the dish that you have here in front of us.
Yeah, so this is the Cowboy skirt steak. So it's a marinated skirt steak. Now that skirt steak cut is a less tender cut of beef, so you're gonna want to marinate it for about 12 hours. So this would be a perfect cut to prep in the morning and then throw on the grill when you get home after work. You could use a flank steak or maybe a flat iron. Flat iron is more tender. And then we paired it with a corn salad. So there's just canned corn, red onion, cherry tomatoes, and then some basil. And then I just put Italian dressing on it and salt and pepper. Super easy.
Yeah, so, and you could even prepare that before you left for work. And so all this, you could just plate it up and have it ready for your supper.
Yeah.
Now, you mentioned the marinade. So let's focus a little bit when we're talking about these less tender cuts. Mm-hmm. Marinating always helps a little bit. Yeah. Usually we have some acidity. What did you marinate?
Yep, so this was olive oil, lime juice, and then there was all sorts of seasonings. So salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, and then cumin.
Yeah, so kind of gives it a little flair, kind of to match the salsa. But you could do that with anything as long as you had maybe that oil base and some type of acidity.
Yeah, acidity. Yep.
It kind of helps break down those fibers a little bit and make this less tender cut more tender.
Yes, yep. And then if you just want to add flavor, you can just throw some marinade on a flat iron for 10 minutes or an hour to get that flavor going too.
Absolutely. Now with marinades, a lot of times we're like, ooh, that marinade tastes so good. But we need to take the cut of beef out of the marinade and discard that marinade.
Oh, yes. You do not want to consume the marinade that the raw steak has been hanging out in. Don't leave it out on the counter. Definitely put it in the fridge.
But what I love about a skirt steak is there's a lot of beef here. There's several servings of beef. So this one cut can feed an entire family.
Yes, yep. So this is a super economical cut. Like I said, a flank steak would be a perfect sub for this as well. If you couldn't find a skirt steak, they're pretty comparable. It's a very economical cut. So it's great to feed a family.
Yeah. And if you've never looked for one in the grocery store, sometimes they're not sticking out right in the oven. There's it's usually a smaller section for either a flank or a skirt.
Yep. And they're vacuum sealed. They're usually in the black vacuum sealed bags in your meat case.
Yeah, which is
not
great
at the butcher's
because it extends your shelf life. So you can buy it a little bit earlier and do some meal planning with this. This is not going to feed just one person.
Yeah.
You would cut this up because the serving size for beef is about 3 ounces.
3 ounces. Yep. Which honestly, 3 ounces is pretty small. It's the size of a deck of cards. But beef is so protein packed that there's 10 essential nutrients and vitamins. It's packed with protein and niacin and selenium and all the good stuff in just 3 ounces, and that gives you your 10% of your daily value of those 10 essential vitamins. So it's
a little bit
awesome.
Goes a very long way, and that's what I love about the skirt and flank. It does extend your meals, whether it's in fajitas or this or
and whatever. Even if you wanted to, so if you just have 2 people at home like I do, this would be a great cut to eat half like as a steak one night, and then the next day have it in a taco or on a salad for lunch the next day. So that's a great way to extend your budget even more.
Yeah, and really change it up. One of the things I like to do is put it like in a breakfast burrito, because a lot of times we don't think about breakfast except steak and eggs, but you can have it in a burrito, in an omelet,
for sure,
anything like that. So make sure not to let any of it go to waste. So where can they find this recipe?
It will be at kybeef.com and also on our socials at kybeef on Instagram and Facebook.
All right, Kylie. Well, I certainly appreciate you visiting with us today. And if you have any questions, make sure to contact the Kentucky Beef Council. Thanks for watching and have a great day.